Yeah. Now the question is, it should have... Dang it. Why? Why did you... That one I can understand why. A sorting hopper? I have no idea how to do those, so no. I don't think we have a sorting hopper, do we? Oh. Prioritizes insertion over extraction, ideal for sorting. I don't understand it. I'd have to go into a creative world. Okay, so we're gonna take you out and you out. It might. We'll have to go into the creative world and take a look at it before I there you go. See, the lava came back and they went into the dispensers. Woo. I am going to do this and reset the timer just because they sat for a while before they were connected to the mana spreader. So that way it doesn't ruin the cooldown, reset the cooldown. Alright, let's go look at that sorting hopper. Because if it could make it easier on me than what I'm currently doing, then yeah. What else is added from this mod? A decorative candle. Okay, so we have... Yeah. Prioritizes insertion. I'm gonna pretend this is the dispenser. And do this and have regular buckets. But if do we need to configure this then to be that? If we do it exactly the way I had it in my setup. I'm not quite sure how this is gonna work. It will post 2. But it took the buckets out. The pulse was too long. Do I need I need a piece of redstone here, don't I? Oops. Okay, so if we did... Ugh. So the goal here is to see it only take out buckets. What happens when it runs out of buckets? It will probably then drain this. Yeah. Okay. But that appears that might be what we need to do. What is this recipe? Okay. I guess we try a couple of these and see if that's what I need. Yeah, cross your fingers for me, definitely, Anima. Alright, so I have a chest here. We need 8 of those, 2 of those, and another chest. Oh. I wish you could use the random bits of wood. I don't think you can. Alright, sorting hopper number 1. And number 2. Prioritizes insertion over extraction. So it should pull the empty buckets before it considers the dropping. What might have been interesting to check is without a redstone signal, if I just had a bucket full of lava buckets and and empty buckets, if it pulled just the empty buckets first, no matter what order they were in the chest. That would be helpful information to know, because then it would definitely, instead of going in the order that Minecraft has programmed for withdrawal from a chest, being first slot, second slot, third slot, it would prioritize, this is an empty bucket, and the empty bucket here, and the empty bucket there. We'll see. Let's see here. We still need to configure it this way. Probably don't need 2 buckets though. Just the 1, you think? Because it was just had 1 before with the other setup. Yeah, otherwise it wouldn't make sense that this item exists if it doesn't ignore the Minecraft order of withdrawal from a chest. We're gonna put 2 in there, and as we had before, just in case, and the next time this triggers, we'll know, which is in another 2.5, 3 minutes. Which we know these are done already, but that's because we had that time desync. So when we come back, if we've got dispensers that are still full of lava and these have run, we know we've done something correct, hopefully. Hello, the man who. Nice to see you. How are we doing on charcoal? Woohoo! We should turn these into blocks. All right. Not a lot of charcoal at all. Nope. You're right. I could make a crafty crate and get it to automatically do it for me. And that is something that I need to work toward. You're not wrong. I would set it up there so that it just automatically crafts the charcoal into blocks, so that all I have to do is pick up the blocks and put it here for now. Yes. Yep. Dang it. There we go. That's what we've got. Enough for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more flowers an hour. We can run 8 more flowers. We're running 8 at a time right now, approximately. Because that's what we can do. Alright. So, at this point, we have hydrangeas running. We have endoflames, a small amount running because we don't have trees being processed fast enough, which means we don't have enough trees, which we can increase that with the agrocarnation. That's on my list. And now we have 2 thermal lilies running. To give you some numbers, which I know Botania is not about flat numbers, but the wiki, the lovely wiki gives you numbers. So let me give you numbers. What we've got right now, the hydrangea produces 0.5 mana per tick. Okay. The endoflame makes 1.5 mana per tick for half the burn time of fuel. The thermal lily does 20 mana per tick for 900 ticks for 1 bucket of lava. Do I actually understand what's happening right now? Are you talking about in-game? Because, yes. So let's just put this into perspective. The 2 thermal lilies running 1 bucket of lava produces more than the endoflames and hydrangeas that I have running almost combined. It's pretty darn close. So if we can keep building up the thermal lilies, again, it's going to take us a lot of work with the runes. We need to get those automated. We need to get the flowers automated. There's so much that we need to do. But there we are with that so far. Let me look at my list of things I wanted to work on. Okay. I don't even have fixed thermal lilies on this list because I just knew that that was a mandatory, had to be done. Hello, Owen. Okay, so I was looking at our list of things we need for tier 1 runes to make sure that we have a decent supply. They're not automated farms yet. It's just decent supply. And reminding you, we need carpet, feathers, mushrooms, coal, blocks, smooth stone, nether wart, the nether brick, sugarcane, fishing poles, mana steel, mana powder, gunpowder, string, and ender pearls. Those are all for tier 1. We have those supplies, and the only thing that I would like to increase the amount of is I'd like a few more sheep in here for the carpet. I have written down, try to get them to 12. So we've got 8 in here, so it's not that bad. We just need to increase a couple more. Then we need to put a hopper hawk over there to collect the eggs and the feathers that the chickens are dropped so we can have feathers. All right, so we're going to do that next because right now I've just been manually picking these things up. Let's grab some wheat. That is an efficient mob farm. Yes, it is by Nembon, and you can look him up. He did simple, fun mob farms for 112 to 116, I think is the name of the video. He shows several farm designs. This one is a water flushing system. Yep, and I will be doing a passive mob farm just like that, so... Woo! And then we need to do... Why am I up here? I need the hopper hawk. Oh, I wanted to probably do it floating. I like my... Oh, I already have one. Hey. Sometimes I don't remember what I worked on between streams. And then I know I have a drawer. I need one with 2 feathers and eggs. There isn't a quest book. It uses the vanilla advancement system. Let's see here. Let's put it on this side. Hello, Golden Lion. It's good to see you. Alright. The feathers and the hopper hawk. That should cover the whole area. Intimidating quest. So the Floramancer advancement page is right here. The goal is to automate all of the generating flowers because they all die after 1 hour. Just like in vanilla, the hydrangeas die after 1 hour. All of these die after 1 hour. So you have to automate their crafting, their placement, the things needed to make them, so on and so forth. So, hey, we're at 13. I think we're up 1 from the beginning of the stream, and we're up 1 from the beginning of the stream here. We'll likely get to this reward this stream. So that'll be lovely. All right, let's get you. There's 2, 3, 4. So now we have 12 sheep. That'll make me happy. Let's put this in here. Okay. Now, I prefer to keep all of the flowers running as long as possible. I have seen someone play the pack where as soon as they reached the amount that they needed for the reward, the 50 pools example for hydrangeas, they stopped making hydrangeas. And so they stopped making mana from the hydrangeas. That's definitely something you could do so that you could actually opt for automating setups that are much more efficient. I like to have them all running, if possible. Excuse me. So we'll see what I decide when it gets closer to more automation. But we can check that off now. I've got the 12 sheep and I have the hopper hawk at the chicken farm to pick up eggs and feathers. So now we're okay with feathers for our tier 1 runes. My living rock isn't as automated. Yeah, they give mana, teeny tiny little amounts of mana, but they give mana and they're cheap to make. The flowers are, so meh. I still don't have living rock and living wood fully automated, and I'll explain why. My vanilla setups, if you remember seeing those, used Quark's the iron rod. And I can't make that till we get to the end. And I'd really rather just do this little kind of automated setup for what I need for living rock and living wood until I make make it to the end so that I can make the iron rod setup. Because that was lovely. I liked it a lot. So, yeah. This water bucket thing we're going to not use. This is just for this one. We're going to use the one that I've made that doesn't require mana. Because why? No need for it. We're going to use the one that we have in our test world from Ilmango. Because that one's lovely and fast. You are able to supply mana to your orchid, smelting machine, multiple mana crafters, and your jaded with only hydros. How many hydros do you have running again? Because when I build this up, this should have 480. 144. Gotcha. Because, like I said, there's 36 per layer, and that's not 480. It's 240. Math. Math is hard. 5 layers of 36. Why are you surprised? Why are you surprised by big numbers? I'm trying to do big numbers this time. Maybe you're surprised because of all the times you watch me play Minecraft, I don't do things in large numbers. So the fact that I'm trying to do things in large numbers might be what's surprising you. Let's try and get a decent enchant. We have 34 levels here, and as soon as I walk over here, I'll be picking up a bit more. Uh-oh. Creeper down there. It looks like this worked. This has rotated over, and we have a flower here. Yep. Yay! This is the first time I've seen it actually function since I did this new setup with the tube, so that the influence lens wasn't influencing it. If you also notice, I moved the floating vinculotus, and I also moved the... There's a creeper down here. Do I really want to go down here? Okay. I got rid of the platform because the Endermen were ending up down here when the vinculotus trapped them. They were down here. So then the ender pearls would end up down here, and most importantly, XP was down here. And so it wasn't within range of the flower. I moved the Bellthorn up one as well. So these two things don't get in the way of the pulses of the influence going to the prism there. So many problems with this. There were so many problems. Anyway, we want to do books, or do we want to do tools and stuff? It might be nice to see what we can get on this pick. Efficiency 4. Yes, please. Unbreaking 3, Fortune 3. Ooh. Thank you. Very nice. Fortune 3 on an axe. And a shovel. No, I don't need that. Knockback. Unbreaking. That's what all of these are going to be. Ooh, protection 4. Maybe. Yes. Protection 4. Protection 4 and breaking 3. Great. I need to make an Elementium Axe. You are not wrong that it would increase the head drops. You are not wrong. I should have gone off and made one and come back since Fortune was what was on an axe, but oh well. Yeah, ooh, blast protection, yes. That was just blast protection, that's okay. And now we're under 30 levels, so let's stand here for a little bit. And we're gonna need heads. We're gonna need to do Wither Skull hunting. I actually have that on here for potential... Ow. $29. I got 29. Dang it. want 30. By the way, I did color the influence lenses yellow. That's why there's yellow pulses here. Has it been a minute yet? There they go. There we are. All right. Depth Strider, not useful here. Ow. Hey. Bane of Arthropods, not useful here. Efficiency 4, yes. Fortune 3. I really don't need Fortune on an axe. Nope. Unbreaking 3. Bane of Arthropods. Unbreaking. Not happy with those. So for now, I think we're gonna walk away. Hello, Enderman. Haha. Alright, so. Anyone give any thoughts about the arena being here with having something up here? I don't know what the rules, the checks of the arena. Is it okay to have a ceiling? I'm pretty sure it was okay to have a ceiling because I had a ceiling in the previous one. It just needs to be a certain height. And because my previous one, you remember, I want to do the same floor. It was like a geometric design, like petals that were magenta and pink, and I want to do the exact same floor because I loved it. It was so pretty. Yeah. It was underground, enclosed, because I do best with fighting the Gaia, making a chakram blender is pretty much what it's called. I need more of these. Where you just let the chakram bounce around and, yeah, throw a bunch of them and it just makes it stir it up. But we need to make sure that the range from wherever the floor is to that bedrock is enough for it to do the right check. Because what I may do is in creative mode, plan where the floor is going to be in the middle. It's going to step down a little bit here because it doesn't need to be this big. And so you'll enter the arena and there'll be enough space hopefully in that area so that we can still put something up here. Most concerned about that. Okay, so that I've got that discussed. I'm looking at my list. Elementium Armor and get some enchants on that armor. We're going to do Elementium Armor for the Gaia 1 because getting to Terrasteel right now would take a while. And I have the goal to get 4 more Chakram, which means 2 more Terrasteel on its own. So once we do that, we'll be able to go to the Nether and do some Wither Skull hunting. Sound like fun? So Elementium is 2-to-1 Mana Steel. So it needs a lot of Mana Steel. We'll also need the Elementium for more spreaders, the elven spreaders. Let's go to this one. Dang it! I need to shut that off again. Thus why I do try to do creative testing in a different world. I don't keep doing this. Alright. Let's make us some pretty pink armor. Ooh, I know we just enchanted this stuff. That's fine. It's not a big deal. We're gonna be enchanting this stuff too. We don't really want to make these unless we have to, because the Elementium stuff has special traits. I'm trying to remember what they are off the top of my head. I have never used... That shield is from a different mod, so I've never used it. Yeah, they come with their own power. Okay, so the armor, which is why we made the armor, has a chance to spawn pixies that attack the dammer, that deal decent attack the attacker. The more equipped, the higher the chance they spawn. That's the reason why these are lovely. The Elementium Pick destroys cobblestone, dirt, and netherrack and doesn't drop anything. The shovel no more gravel falling. So it sort of does falling block or vein mining. Yeah, above and below. Yep. The Elementium Axe doubles as a weapon if used to strike the finishing blow of a zombie, skeleton, creeper, or even another player. It has a chance of decapitating them, giving you your severed head. That's what we want, but we also want to add fortune to it to increase that chance. But we definitely want to make one of these. Even without fortune, it's better than a sword for that purpose. The shears, when held like a bow, shear any nearby sheep with speed within a large area of effect. Fascinating. I have never done that before. The Elementium Sword has a chance of spawning pixies as well, and increases the strength of any pixies spawned. Wait, so if I'm wearing full Elementium armor and I have an Elementium sword, if I use the sword and a pixie spawns, they're all stronger, even if the spawn was from a piece of my armor? That's what I'm trying to pick up from that. And then this shield is from Spartan Shields, and it can spawn pixies. A 10% chance is really good. Whew. Rune of Summer. I hate the Runes of Summer. But we can do the Rune of Summer. It's not impossible. So we need some Dreamwood. I don't know if I have any. I do. Okay. We have Dreamwood. We have a little bit of Elementium left. We're going to make the axe since we want head drops. And it's made in the same way other things are made. So we have 5. So we have enough for a shield. We just need to make the Rune of Summer. I already have a Rune of Mana made. Alright, we're going to put the water rod back, and we're going to put you back, and we don't need that. This piece of sand is something I spawned in, so we need to... It's just sand, so it's not a big deal, but we need to keep that in mind. We shouldn't be doing that a lot. Okay. Summer. I have one. Just make another one when I need it. And then take you out for a moment. We'll make the shield. I put the Dreamwood away. All right. Why do I keep a Rosa in the crafting bench? Good question. Because when I want to dump my experience, I can just place it on this block here and stand here and dump my experience here. It comes in most handy if I'm standing up at the orchid, when I'm AFKing up here at the orchid and it's dropping XP from the setup here, which this will be automated when it's actually running. I'll have a Rosa Arcana set up here too to collect the XP from the ores. But since I don't have it running, there's no point at the moment. So yeah. So when I'm standing there and I just dump it. Might as well turn it into mana at this point. Alright, so we have all this. I will want to enchant it. Let's get one more to make a sword. Need all the pixie power. What baubles? Not enough. I am not wearing all the ones I want to have right now. I have the Ring of Correction and a Band of Mana. Then I have the Mana Seer Monocle and a Sojourner's Sash. Ooh. Hey, and it doesn't show up in my... It's not visible. But I can still block with it. Oh, that's fantastic. Perfect time for a Pixie Ring. I don't know if that even exists. Oh, wait, here. The Great Fairy Ring. I could do it. That would be fun. All the pixies. That would make the battle really helpful to have all the pixies helping. We need 8, so I need 1 more iron. All the pixie upgrades. So which ring would I remove? Probably the Ring of Correction. Looks like so. Hey, I like pink. That was only 6. Where is the other? I know I threw 8 in there. Hey, you cheated me. Let's make the sword. And get some more iron. So here's the sword. This increases the strength of... Oh, it's visible when you hold the sword. Fascinating. Oh, you are right. I'm right. Yeah, you're... Great Fairy Ring. Okay, so let's we'll open the page. This works along Elementium Armor. Insight, the powers of it is advised. Yeah. When worn, the Great Fairy Ring will increase the chance for a pixie to spawn when the wearer is hit. This still holds true in case no Elementium Armor is equipped. So it's just even more. Now I would like to get a necklace. So there is the Pyroclast pendant for fire, but I'm wondering is there a potion that negates or lessens wither? Because that's what the wither skellies are gonna do to me. So I need to know a potion. So maybe in... might be worth making an invisibility cloak. I don't have anything in the body slot. I think I might like an invisibility cloak just because that way I would avoid blazes attacking me, which would be helpful to have the Pyroclast for. But we can do this. Prismarine Crystals are Prismarine Shards, which we can get this way. And then Mana Glass and White Wool and a Mana Pearl. I think we're going to do this. That'll be helpful. Let's get what we need down here. The wool. Do I have shears in here? No. I know I do all the way over here. And I believe it has to be white. And there's 2. All right. And then, do I have any mana pearls in here? I do not. Let's go get some ender pearls. Oh, we're at 30. Should we try to enchant something? Unbreaking. Pain of arthropods. Unbreaking. Yeah. Respiration is not helpful for me in this. I don't know. We should probably grab a book. Let's see what we can put on a book. Feather Falling 3. Yeah. Now what do we have? Fortune 3. Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, Unbreaking 3. That should be pretty nice getting Wither Skulls now. Alright, so what next? What do we got? Protection 4. Is that what this? All these are? Unbreaking 3. Protection 4. Fire Protection 4. Oh, those are all good, but I think I definitely want Feather Falling on the boots to show up before I do that. Smite. That's very nice, especially for skeletons that I'll be killing. Yes. Smite does help with the wither. You're right. Ooh, Sweeping Edge. I'm almost at level 30 again. Well, not quite there. What is available now? Unbreaking. That's fire protection. Have these not changed because I haven't done a piece of armor? Fortune 3 on a shovel. None of those make me happy. Let's do another book. Infinity! I don't really use a bow. Can you enchant the shield? Good question. Apparently, yes. Spikes. I'm guessing that's like thorns, but on a shield? It can go up to level 3, so level 1's not so great. Sorry, I had to look that up. Unbreaking means it uses less mana to repair. Should I go for any of these or re-roll? Vote now. Ow. Breaking is definitely helpful. Unbreaking 3. All right. You in there.